Racing product here at the Hong Kong Jockey Club has joined me. Greg, great to catch up and chat always on what's going to be a thoroughly exciting weekend of racing. One of the marquee meetings here in Hong Kong.
It is, Nick. Obviously, we have our flagship meeting in December where we have the 4 Group 1s, but FWD Day continues to build its reputation and stature on the world racing calendar. The 3 Group 1s, this year we have record overseas participation with 11 horses competing across the 3 races. So many great stories from the local team. California Spangle's win in Dubai in the Alquoz has really set up that race as a great contest between him, Victor the winner, and also Mad Cool. Romantic Warrior going for an unprecedented 3rd QE Cup victory, and of course Golden 60. The return of the King returns, looking to go a 4-time winner of the Champions Mile.
What about these Japanese horses, Greg? I mean, they're always hot topic here, of course, when they come to Hong Kong. The likes of Obam Burumai, who've just seen out on the track. We saw Prognosis there a few moments ago. Spoke with Matty Player about him. He looks well. Once again, they're very keen to support this meeting and others, of course, and they look like they've got a strong team this year. Well,
they have. They're great supporters of racing here in Hong Kong, and if we just very quickly roll through the 3 races, Mad Cool obviously won the race which Victor the winner contested. He's been here once before, so he's Japan's highest rated sprinter. So it's great that he's participating in that race. Sunrise Ronaldo probably hasn't got the profile, but the camp since he's arrived are very pleased with his progress. And particularly I'm told if there's a little bit of give in the ground, he'll run particularly well. So good representation in the sprint. The mile, Elton Barrows we saw work this morning. You mentioned Obam Burumai, the Golden Eagle winner from Sydney last spring. Didn't really appreciate the heavy ground in Sydney a few weeks ago in the Doncaster and didn't have a lot of room in the straight. I think he's going to run really well. So they've got a good hand in the mile. Champagne Colours is a Group 1 winner of the NHK Mile last year. So a good Japanese team in the mile. And then we move to the Queen Elizabeth. We love return business. Both Prognosis and Hishiaguazu here for the 3rd time. Economy of words is always a hallmark of the Japanese team. I spoke to the track rider as he walked past me here after Prognosis worked, and he had one word to say, and that was perfect. Ran so well in this race last year, didn't have a lot of luck in the Hong Kong International in December. I think he's going to run a super race. Hishiaguazu's also been here twice. He was only beaten a neck behind Romantic Warrior in Luxembourg in December. He's going well, and I think he'll run really well. And the horse that just coming off the track now, Northbridge, he was very all new to him and very keen. His best form is beyond the 1.25 miles probably. He's got a good record at 11 furlongs and 1.5 miles. So if there's a good solid pace and it's a true staying test at the end of it, Northbridge will come into his own. So the Japanese have a strong representation across the 3 races. And we're very thankful and appreciative of their ongoing support.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fascinating team. Obviously, we love having them here. But that said, Greg, we're not going to give these 3 Group 1s away. Now, the home team is a superb one. Yes, we're minus Lucky Swainus in the sprint. Probably detracts a small bit from that race. But that said, Golden 60, Romantic Warriors, I mean, California Spangle, these are superstar horses. And once again, they're going to give it their absolute best here.
Well, they are superstar horses, and I think you've got to put things into perspective in horse racing. Sometimes you're very fortunate to live in the time of a horse who's a horse of a generation, and Golden 60 has been that. We're not quite sure as an 8-year-old how long he will continue to race, but certainly he's looked very good coming back from that setback he's had going into the Champions Mile. I think there's going to be a huge crowd here on Sunday cheering on Golden 60, and it's a rare opportunity to at least have one more experience of the Golden 60 phenomenon. He's been an incredible horse. I think if you look at the world ratings, he's rated in the mid-120s 4 consecutive years. And if he runs well on Sunday, that'll be a 5th consecutive year that he's been at the top of the world rankings in the mile category. Romantic Warrior, he's travelled overseas, historic victory in the Cox Plate. He's been an outstanding horse for us. Danny Schummer's shown that he's willing to take up international competition, as he did with Victor the winner recently. So Romantic Warrior's run on Sunday in the QE Cup will be of huge interest. and it was an emotional victory for Hong Kong in Dubai just a month or so ago with California Spangle. So our 3 flagship horses are terrific. But what makes this day of racing so unique also is the emergence of the 4-year-olds who come through the 4-year-old Classic Series. As each champion has his time and then moves on into retirement, we hope that other superstars come through. Massive Sovereign has been absolutely massive in his 2 runs here in Hong Kong. It was a wonderful renewal of the Derby, run at a very hot tempo, and he's undefeated in 2 starts, and I'm really looking forward to him running well against the older horses. And Galaxy Patch, quite honestly, is a talent it's very difficult to get a handle on just how good he is, whether it's at 6 furlongs a mile or a mile and a quarter. He's going to run very well in the Champions Mile. So we've got this 4-year-old generation, which is one of the hallmarks of this carnival on Sunday when we get those horses coming out of that series.
Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic, and yeah, really looking forward to those 4-year-olds. Greg, thanks for chatting to us. Of course, I think we've covered every base, which is great always, and hopefully you have a good Champions Day and the rest of the week goes well, and we look forward to hopefully chatting to you then as well.
Well, all the horses are in good form and good health, so we just hope they get luck in running, and it's a great day of competition on Sunday, which I know it's going to be.